my god, it's recording.
It tastes good.
Mango. Hey y'all, it's Quest Vlog, and I'm here with my sister. And today we're gonna do some tips for college freshmen. There's about 10 of them, and let's get into it. So the first one is don't procrastinate at all, because it's horrible, and you're gonna fail, like me, because I failed. Like this last semester, I got an F in math, and now I have to redo it, and it's terrible. So don't do that.
Yeah, that procrastinating does not help anything, especially like when you have a project due, and it's like 2 hours past, and your friend's trying to drive you there. It's don't procrastinate. It will save you a lot of trouble. The next thing you need to know is homesickness is okay. So even if you're one of those people who thinks I'm not gonna miss my mom, you're gonna miss like
you're gonna miss your mom.
Yeah, you're gonna miss like the setting. You're gonna miss the home feeling, and being in a dorm in a small little space with someone you've never met is sometimes really overwhelming.
Yeah, it's
so just remember it's okay. Call
Especially
your mom.
if you're like an only child like me. Like I didn't have to share anything before, and I kind of didn't have to share anything before, like this last year. But yeah, you're gonna have to share if you have a roommate.
Yeah.
So the next one is to stay organized, which is very hard for me because I'm messy. I'm an artist, and everything's everywhere. I know where it is, but it's just everywhere. So yeah.
Staying organized will help a lot when you're looking for papers. All right, so make sure you do that because it'll help a lot with homework. Next thing is don't overspend. Me and Jordan, we both know, we both know how that is.
Yeah.
Cause some days you go to Huddle House every night, or in your case, Waffle House every night.
Buffalo Wild Wings, or Applebee's, or Starbucks every day, or
oh my gosh, Starbucks killed me. I was down to $5 one time.
Oh, Starbucks fault.
Yeah.
You know, it's okay to be undecided in everything, in all aspects of your life. I mean, you're in college, you're a freshman, you're new to the game, it's fine. But yeah, if you're undecided about what you want to do with your life, or what classes you want to take, what your major is, who you want to be your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your friends or whatever, it's okay to keep your options open and be undecided and just enjoy, you know, your time as a freshman and your first time at college. And yeah, it's fun to be undecided. It's totally okay.
You will be fine. Number six is to go to class, because 20% of most classes is just attendance, and sometimes that could be, you know, the difference between A and B. That can be the difference in your grades. So going to class is really important. Don't skip class. Even if you're trying to sleep in for a day, that can add up and really mess you up.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep on time.
I forgot that one. That could be like a bonus one. Don't go to sleep. Go to sleep at a decent time.
Yeah.
Because
that can ruin you.
If you have like an 8 or 9 o'clock class and you overslept, you to get into like 5, that could be a problem. So yeah, go to sleep. Just you know, take your time. All right. So the real next one is to have realistic roommate expectations. I'll tell you about my experience. I had a roommate this past year, and he was never in the room. He lived with his girlfriend pretty much all year, so I kind of had my own space to myself, and I didn't really have to worry about people being there, which is cool. But just don't expect too much. Have an open mind and open heart, and let things kind of happen.
Yeah, and definitely if you are well, it doesn't matter if you're a girl or guy, but for me, I always expected like my college roommate and me, like we're gonna be like besties, we're gonna be best friends.
Twins.
And sometimes that doesn't happen, and sometimes you're just acquaintances, you're just roommates, and that's it. So don't go in there expecting your roommate to be a certain way, and don't judge them.
Don't be judgmental.
Yeah, don't judge them based on the first day you see them, because sometimes they can seem really sweet and then stuff is really bad, and sometimes they can seem really bad and then they're really sweet.
Yeah.
You don't ever know someone's personality, so always get to know them, but don't expect to be best friends. Another thing is to be open to meeting new people. You might have a tough time with this if you came from a really small school like ours.
Yeah, we had like our graduating class was like 150 people, and like almost everyone graduated, but it was still like this much, and then this is college, and then it's like
it's the world.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's so much bigger. So, you know, I didn't really want to meet new people. I was afraid to, but I met one of my best friends there. And, you know, you can meet someone just by saying, hey, like, I like your shirt, or wow, your hair looks really nice. And that could be the start of like a lifelong friendship. You know?
Next one is don't stress. which is a pretty good motto for life, really. But pertaining to college freshmen, college school, college in general, don't stress about your assignments, your teachers, your classes. It's all okay. Everything's gonna work out in the end.
Yeah.
But don't stress. Don't be like, oh, I need to get an A, I need to get a B. Just do your best, study, and you'll get that A.
Yeah, you'll get what you want. One of the last things we want to talk about is Tide Pods. And
Tide Pods.
This is not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
I wish it was sponsored.
I wish it was.
Please sponsor us.
Please
we
sponsor.
keep our clothes nice and white and nice. But
Tide Pods.
Tide Pods. But what you need to know is Tide Pods are super easy. If you're like me and you never washed your clothes before in your life, all you have to do is throw it in and throw it in your clothes, and then then put it in the dryer. Or
no
if
measuring,
you don't have time,
no anything, just.
And they're not that expensive. Just go out and get a big pack from like a whole store like Sam's or something
Walmart.
like that. Walmart.
Ooh, Sam's too. Sam's is like this. You get like 80.
Yes.
It's like the whole year.
Like
I still have mine. I
$20.
didn't use all of them.
Yeah, so do that. And then a bonus one that we have.
Don't cut corners. Do all of your work. All of it.
Yes.
Don't cut corners.
Yeah, if there's something,
Don't do it.
if there is something that you can do that won't take as much time if you do it this way, that's one thing. But if you're like completely just BSing a paper and
looking for loopholes and
Yeah.
repeating stuff and
the teacher's a stickler for stuff like that, don't do it.
put quality into your work. You want to put your best, your best foot forward, because your paper is kind of essentially who you are in a way. It kind of tells a little bit about your personality, and if your paper is lazy, what does that say about you?
Yeah, and it's really quality over quantity, and I think that because sometimes there'd be times where it was like a 5-page paper, and I was like, I don't know how much
I
this
can
is
do
5
3
pages.
maybe.
I did 3 or sometimes 3.5, and maybe got to 4, but the paper itself was so good where I still got a B out of the paper, although I didn't get it all technically done correctly. Do your best and put yourself into your work.
Definitely. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Again, Quest Vlog, and this is
Beauty Implosion.
Beauty Implosion. Well, it's more like implosion.
Yeah, Implosion.
I don't know.
We did a video over on my channel.
We did, and it was interesting and fun and nice, and it was about the types of people at college that you might meet, you might come into contact with. So look out for that. It'll be up around the same time as mine. And so thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next video.
Bye.